Hi everybody, welcome back to Regrowth with me, Sid, and first episode of Regrowth from the holiday. So, a few things I'm ready. I've been preparing a little bit for this episode, and I've got quite a lot more to do. But mentioned in the comments that I should really use these compressed recipes in the metallic infuser rather than just raw materials. And yes, I see now why. Because if you stick compressed carbon in, it gives you 100 carbon. And also then if you put your wrought iron in there and infuse it, it will give you steel, but obviously at a much lower cost of this carbon. But you can also put this in, and that will give you your enriched iron, and then run it through again will give you steel, which is obviously steel dust actually, but damn sight faster than I'll just dump that a little bit, I don't really need it. Damn sight faster than what the hell am I thinking of? The blast furnace. So yeah, what else have we been doing? Well, I've been preparing. I've also made a drawer key, which I've locked all of these and all of the other drawers in the essence room. So when I drain them, if I empty and say, oh, let's go and make diamonds, for example. Let's have a look at Diamond Day. So we've got 204. So if I do that, and then you can see that's going back into the system, whereas before the drawer was getting associated with diamonds. So that's helped a great deal. Don't really need you anymore. I'll put the diamonds away, of course. So, what I actually wanted to do today was I wanted to make a factory. Now, there are 3 factories. Basic Smelting Factory, Advanced Smelting Factory, and the Elite Smelting Factory. I have made everything we need to make a Basic Smelting Factory. So, if we go and pop you in there, that's all ready, and we can do that, and the job is a good one. So, what I want to do is, have I got my wrench about somewhere? Wrenchy wrench, tools, wrench. I think we can wrench you out. Yes, we can. Oh, I would have preferred it if you would have not worked like that, but we can pop the factory in. Now that's now got 3 slots. We can configure input is dark red, extra, output is dark blue. That's the back, isn't it? Yeah, the back wants to be dark blue. You want to be energy. So that should be filling up, and eventually once that's full, we should start to see, let's get it full up. This one should fill, and then that one, so we'll have 3 running at the same time. Uses more power, obviously, but obviously a huge improvement on the old system there. Now what I do need to do is I just need to pop this down, take that out, and uninstall, and then we can go in here and we can add the 2 speed upgrades. And if I'm quick, I can get some of that iron back in there as well. So that triples my output, and which is good, of course. But there are even better factories. There's the 2 tiers above. Let me just sort myself out a little bit here. Throw that in there. We'll get rid of that energized smelter for the time being. In fact, no, I won't. I will put that energized smelter. This is just because it will be handy for when I want to do the odd, smelty thing. It will be handy for that. So that should be working now. If you have a look at iron, I've got 600 in the system. I just did a whole load to test that out. So if we continue to look at factories and go to the elite, now we could do basic, pick that up, put all of that around it, and we get an elite. But we can also do this, which is the advanced factory installer. And that will just upgrade the thing in situ. Now if I go back in here and just, let's see, I don't think I've got everything we need for that yet. What are we missing? Golden chipset and an elite control. Elite control is missing golden chipsets and a reinforced alloy. So that's fairly straightforward. Golden chipsets, we're going to need some gold. Let me just do... I'm going to do 8, I think will be more than enough. And get some redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Actually, just take the whole lot. I can always leave that in. Where? Hang on, which way am I going? That way. Yeah, you go away for 2 weeks, you get lost in your own base. Go figure, huh? Right, so we'll take you off. We'll go and put those in, and I want to make golden chipsets. So that's that underway, and then we need some advanced alloy, I think it was, wasn't it? Circuit needs, yeah, reinforced alloy, which is enriched, which is, I'll do compress that with iron, so more redstone, throw it on the ground, because we don't really want that anyway. So we'll set that off. So again, yeah, thanks for pointing that out, using the enriched version. Is obviously going to be much more efficient on the old stuff. We're going to need some diamond. Fortunately, I made a whole load of those. That's on it. I'll make a stack, and we'll pop those in. This has got 2 speed upgrades on it as well. But what I may do is get a whole load more speed upgrades running on this system. But that, yeah, happy with that so far. Looking pretty good. So we'll get the. Let me check if I've got any of that stuff while I'm at it. Yeah, I've got enriched alloy, so I didn't really desperately need to do that bit. That's fine, not a problem. This will finish when it's finished. Now, one of the things, what was involved with those upgrades? I think they were quite expensive. Yeah, they use these swining things, so I don't want to be making a whole batch of those, and a velocity lens and cobalt plates, which is not so much of a problem. So I'm going to let these process through, get this enriched reinforced alloy, and I'll be back once they've finished. Alright, we've got some of what we need, so let us get on and do this. So we need one of those, and then if I look at the factory upgrade now, we should have everything except for a tin plate. I think we can do those easy enough. No, I want a tin, not plate, didn't I? Tin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rolling machine, give me a tin plate. Alright, hang on a second. What's going on here? It wasn't a circuit, was it? It needs the factory upgrade. It was a tin plate. Iron. Oh, interesting. Iron. Throws you a curveball every now and again. Every other tip plate recipe has been 4 of the same, but not this one. That should be those finished. That's finished. That's still chuntering, and that's obviously still doing its thing. Nope, get the right machine. Oh dear. So yeah, these factories seem, and you can pretty much factory any item. So that's the advanced factory installer. So if we take this over now, right click, bang, we're into a thing, 5 slots now. So yep, that's all running pretty good now. Maybe we need to get a speed upgrade on this. Let's have a look at the other upgrades we've got for ME. This should show up in here, I think. No? Alright, let's have a look at cards then. Crafting, fuzzy, inverter, redstone, acceleration card. Can go on there, and it is just an advanced card and a fluix crystal. An advanced card is that. Let us see then. Card. So I want advanced card. And then I want acceleration card. Let's see whether that helps. Oh yeah, much better. Completely full now, running 5 at a time. So that's the advanced smelting factory, but there is of course the one stage further. Let me just come out of there and jump in here and look at the factory, and that is this one, the elite factory installer. And for that we're going to need 2 more of these, sorry, 4 more of those. What am I missing now then? So for that I'm going to need 4 of those. Alright. We'll dump those in while we're at it. So you are set up, so I want 1, 2, 3. I need 12, don't I? I think that's right. And then some buckets of water. I may actually take one of these carpenters and put a water source under it and just have it dedicated to doing these, seeing as this seems to be the one thing I'm constantly doing is getting these cards made and bucketing water in, because you do use this for other things. So you can put seed oil in there, for example, to get the thing. So that's elite controls, and I'm going to need, let me just check this again, factory, 2 of those, so that takes 4, and that needs 2 of those with an intricate circuit board. Cool. Get some gold while I'm at it then. 1, 2, 3. I only need 1 of those though, so that's not a major worry. So we're just waiting on the last one. La la la. And eventually, I suppose I better bucket another water in for this. Not that one. Gimme. Thank you. So 3 of those, 1 of those going through, and we should be good on those. So we need 1, 2. Now what am I missing? Reinforced chipsets. More gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that should be enough. Yeah. Reinforced chipsets. These things are damn expensive, but then I suppose that's part of the charm, isn't it? The charm of the regrowth set is that he's managed to gate this stuff behind all of these other mods, which, yeah, is not a bad thing. How are we doing on the iron now, anyway? No, that's really hammering through it, isn't it? And I've currently got this set for tin, copper and iron. I suppose I should go and get some gold mixed up and get that added into the mix. If I just go and, because that's definitely one I'm running low on. And bang. And we can set that running once we're there. Right, so that should be the intricate intricate thingy. We need the gold chipsets, and I'll be back again once we've got that. What else do we need for those? Well, I'm thinking, let's just check. So for the ultimate, we need an atomic alloy, which is this compressed obsidian, which is refined, which is diamond and obsidian dust. Yeah, so we need to do that, and we need 2 diamond chipsets. So I'll get those set up and going as well. And then I will be back in a mo. Alright, I think we are almost there. I hope we're almost there. So let us see, we've got 4 of those. I need to make one of these. And that should give us... What am I missing? Diamond chipset. I need another diamond chipset. That's going to take a while, because diamond chipset. Typical. There's always something, isn't there? So, but we're almost there. We can set this running. As I say, this is not the fastest process in the world. But once we've got it, we'll have the full-size factory, which means we should then be able to start processing a whole load of metals quicker. The elite factory. How's that going while we're thinking on it? It's almost finished the iron, which means it will be starting on the gold soon. So I think what I will do is, while we're waiting on those gold chipsets, is whack a load more gold ore in there, seeing as we can. I mean, why not, after all? Stick that iron away, we're finished with that. So, yeah, so as soon as that's finished on iron, it will start on gold, and we'll be running, well, I think it's 7 smelters at the same time at that point. And that's pretty damn impressive in a single block. Even though the damn thing's expensive as hell. Diamond chipset. There we go. So that's once we've got that done, if we go factory, upgrade, do that, make one of those. We can pop that away, pop that away, pop that away, and here we go. Let's just check. What are you doing? You're there. Bang. So any minute now, I would expect gold to start populating into one of these slots. Yep, there we go. And yeah, that's... What's it? Odd that gold seems to take longer to process than iron. So I mean, as I say, where's my... It ate my speed upgrades, didn't it? That's annoying. Right, I think we need to do speed upgrades now then. Oops. Speed upgrade. Chisel 2. There we go. Cobalt plate shouldn't be a problem. Velocity lens is a rune of air and a mana lens. That shouldn't be a problem. Enriched alloy, it's these that are the pig. I need to do a whole bunch of iron chipsets and a whole load of those, I think. So I'm going to do a stack of iron chipsets, I think, because the next lot of stuff I think I'm going to be building is going to be, well, a few of these. Quite a few of these things. So we'll pop you in, we'll pop you in, we'll make an iron chipset. Leave that running. I think I've got some bronze, but I don't know how much. Let's have a look. I did set a 51. We've got quite a bit of bronze, so it supports a maximum of 8. So I suppose the obvious thing to do would be 8. I'm going to need more redstone in there as well, aren't I? So 8 will be 3 8s, 16, 24. There we go. 24 of those. I'll bucket some stuff in. And the other one we're going to need is cobalt, isn't it? Which I need more cobalt. Give me a stack. I've got a sneaking suspicion that this will only process in the smelter as well. But I'll have to verify that. Oh, redstone, that's what I needed. So yeah, I'm going to be making a whole load more of this stuff, and I'll be back in a little while. Bucket. Alright, we're getting closer. I've got, it was 16, not 8 of those. Me and Maths got the cobalt plates. We've got the enriched alloy in the AE system. In fact, we might as well take it with us. We can craft it up there. We don't have to come all the way back. We're going to have to come back here anyway to install them. But we need 16 of those. That's right, isn't it? 16 of those, 8 of those, and then velocity lenses. Yep, interesting. Mechanism gated behind Britannia. Oh, night time. And that has used a whole load of juice. I mean, a serious metric crap ton of juice. How many? Oh, I've just literally got 8 runes of air, so that's handy. Come on, give me 32 mana steel. Thank you. So yeah, this while I'm talking and crafting these, the upgrade situation for me, upgrading to the latest version of the pack, I am going to have another go, purely and simply because I would like to upgrade it. There are some repercussions. If I successfully upgrade, I am going to have to build a new mana generation setup, because the hydrangeas will obviously decay. So if I can do that, that is not a major problem. The only issue is the I think there's one hydrangea down beneath here supplying the endo flame, and there are God, where are we? A whole bunch of hydrangeas down under here supplying this, so they will need to be replaced with something, and I haven't quite decided what yet. I mean, I could stay with hydrangeas and do the Gaia Guardian 2, which I've got to do at some point anyway, and get some overgrowth seeds. That will be one option. I brought all of that and started while I'm talking, came down here, but it doesn't matter. We'll clear you, so we go, no, that, and that. That should give us a speed upgrade, so we can get those in. And as I say, I am draining power quite rapidly at the moment. I don't know whether I'm waiting for daytime so I can see if the solars are going to make up the slack. That factory is using 30 RF per tick, and so it is draining power. I mean, I should be producing more than 30 RF per tick, but we're still going down. So this is doing 280 RF per tick. So what is? Did I leave my lasers running? No. Something is really sucking the power out. It's not going to be the AE. Mind you, the AE system is going to be doing stuff as well. So maybe. I really need to check it when... oh, let's turn that up. Oh, no, leave you on. That was doing the cobalt. There's no information on here, is the... about that. Just gives us a crafting status. About the power drain that this is doing. But obviously it is... something is pulling power, and I suspect that factory, which you would expect to a degree, it's going to, you know, be running these furnaces. Let's just add one for now. So it was doing 30 RF per tick, it is now doing 53 RF per tick. This could be a disaster, but we can uninstall them, it's not a problem. So we're at 2.3, 3.1, 4.22. We can put energy upgrades in there as well, and that should, so 10 times speed. It's draining 3000 RF per tick. It actually, the cable can't keep up. Let's try it at half. It's now 300 RF per tick. Still can't keep up. Just do it at that then. That is running at 1.7. Let me just stick one more in. Do it at 2 and a bit times speed. Yeah, that's so it's using 1.18 thousand RF per tick in total. So yeah, that's obviously going to be the power drain, of course. And what are you doing? You are... yeah, you're going down pretty quick, so I'm going to have to be a little bit cautious using that. Maybe I need to think about a reactor. I've never even got close to doing this before, so this... oh, Jesus. That's going to be expensive as hell. Reactor port. Pressurization chamber controller. Reactor glass. Oh, reactor glass. Well, actually, that's still quite expensive. Gas tank, more of those. Some glass and pressure. Oh no, that's... I think that is completely unrelated. And then you need to make this stuff, I think. And then you need to store gas in it, presumably. Oh, the possibilities for fun are endless, but we're almost through the gold now, so I will not run any more ores through it until the power's generated up a little bit, and for the time being I think we'll just leave those in there. So yeah, that's definitely interesting how that... I mean, look at that, we've nearly used 30 million, 25 million RF. Obviously I've been doing a lot of crafting and a lot of expensive crafting, but interesting. If you do have experience with the reactors, let me know, because as I say, no experience personally. I should probably move all of these into my AE system as well while I am at it. In fact, we'll have the glass as well, because it kind of seems silly leaving things floating around in chests. There we go. Right, let me just check how long I've been recording, see what else we want to get on with, and yeah, about 29 minutes. So anyway, the factory has finished, and as predicted, the power is going back up. But it's hardly surprising. This is 560 RF per tick. So at night time, that is the only generation I'm getting. And obviously, if I'm using 1000 RF, per tick, then that's going to go down. Now these are doing 240, so in the daytime when these are running at full power, and that is an advanced cable, I think that's the cable might also be a limitation, then that would certainly explain why the power is dropping so dramatically. And this is definitely not doing anything. These are probably ready to move. So yeah, these I definitely need to get the upgrade, if just if nothing else, to be able to do those seeds, if that works. But I'm going to try and do the upgrade. Depending on the success of that will depend on what we end up doing next episode. But if we're successful, then we're probably going to need to rejig our what's the word I'm looking for? Mana generation for Britannia. Things, but anyway, we'll see how successful that goes. The problem I have with the upgrade, as mentioned before, is actually restoring my quest book progress, which normally, before I do that, I'll go through this and I'll take a screenshot of that, and then we'll take a screenshot of each of the quest lines. But there's definitely something I'm missing, and I'm certain, well, it sounds like I'm missing crafting things. Yeah, there are certain things I think you have to craft to get elements of reputation. So yeah, that's going to be fun, because the problem with that is it takes about a couple of hours to have a go, and of course within that time you're not actually recording or doing anything productive. You're just trying to upgrade it. If it doesn't work, that's 2 hours just down the drain, as you can imagine. So there we go, back to four little witches feeding my blood altar. So yeah, but I think on that note we'll call it a day. Until next episode, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.